Hello and welcome, dearest. I'm Grandma Mimsy, and I am sharing today how the matte top coat looks when you use it over other shades. And I have a actually also in this we'll be doing the smudge free Mermaid top coat. So there was originally in the Maniology line is the smudge free top coat, and they have a new one that is the aqua. I do not have that yet, but I will be getting that fairly soon. This was the original one, and then they came out with the I'm not sure if the aqua and the smudge free, I want to say this one came out first, but I could be wrong. And then the matte also kind of came out about the same time. So if you do your art, whatever design that you have done, and you've worked really hard to create something that is really pretty, and all the things that go along with that, the last thing you want to do is when you're sealing it to have it get messed up. And a lot of times when you're doing various polishes or stamps on your nail, that how the polishes dries, how the conditions are in where you're at, warm, cold, all that neat stuff, it affects the setup process. And so you really want to do a Maniology top coat, so either the smudge free versions or the matte, before you actually put on a regular hard top coat. And Maniology does have a top coat that you can put on. It's just this one is the protective barrier from your art into whatever your next step is going to be. So the clear is highly recommended, and I can't stress that how many times that I didn't think I needed to use it, and I didn't, and then I was really not happy that I didn't use it. So I'm going to use these to do both the matte top coat and the smudge-free Mermaid. So I'm going to do this on this side, and hopefully these have dried enough. And let me bring this up real close in that so you can see where I have applied the different shades so that you can see the differences in them. And so going from the tip is the Bam White, which is B170. And then next here on this, in it's kind of sort of the middle, is Coconut, which is B268. Helps to get that in the frame so people can see what you're doing. The next one behind that is Luna, which is sorry, I looked at it the wrong way. B327. And then the very last one there at the end is Frozen B316. I hope that got that. Did I get Luna in there that you could see? Oh well, we'll just share it again. So there's Luna B327. So that is what I have on this one. And then on this one is at the tip is the straight up black, and this is Batty, which is the kind of gunmetal silver. And I don't know what the color numbers on Batty is, Batty, because I got it, I was excited to get it, and I was using it, and I got it polished on the bottom of the sticker. So one of these days I will have to go get what the number is so that I can share it, but I can't even read that. If you can, good luck. And then the base here at the very bottom is Mirror Mirror, and that is B220. And I want to say it's Mirror is part of the Grimm's Nightfall collection. There's some absolutely gorgeous. It's every single one of those polishes is beyond phenomenal. I highly recommend getting the set. You can get them individually. Just the shades in that whole color scheme is high up on my list. Just complete tops. So there's that. Okay, so back to the what we're going to do at hand. Here is so I'm not sure, but I'm hoping that this is dry enough that it's not going to mess up, because sometimes on the stick the colors don't actually do what they're supposed to do. There's a lot of times that they take a little bit longer to dry, and when you're painting over other colors, especially with your top coats and other things, you definitely want to make sure that you wipe off your brush before you put it back. So I'm not sure if you can see, it is still wet, and what the difference is of it that it does. So I'm going to set that there, and then we'll come over here with doing the darker shades. So we have this one that we're going to set down right there, and we're going to close this up so we don't make a mess. And then this is the smudge-free Mermaid top coat, and this is another one. I mean, I really, for the most part, I absolutely like the majority of the polishes that Maniology creates. There have been a few that I thought were ugly and came in my subscription, and well, didn't have a choice about that. And I will figure out something to do with those ones. There are others that I got and I didn't like the formula, I didn't like the way they worked, but you know, I put them aside and came back to them and kind of figured out something to do differently. But for the most part, there's a bunch of others that I just cannot sing the praises highly enough because they're gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So I'm not sure if you can tell, because it's kind of sort of now closer to drying. You can see the sheen on the side over here where the matte isn't, and then over here where it kind of made it more dull. It took off the pretty, and it's not really, it took off the extra shiny. It's not completely dry, but it's making things be less. And so the same thing on this one. You can see where there is more of a shine and shimmer of things, but where I put the mattifying, it took things down to a little bit more of a dull. And sometimes in your artwork you want that. I'm more shiny, more shine and glitter, and you can't have enough and all that neat stuff. But every now and then you want to have things be a little bit muted. So this is trying to get a lot so that I'm not streaking things along the way here. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. And because I did fill that one up with the 4 other colors so that you could see how it looked just over the basics, I left this one having a blank spot there in the middle so you can see what it's like, because you can do your base coats in something very sheer and then do your mermaid top coat over and just have that be your effects, have that be your polish, and then top coat over that. So and I'm hoping, because of all the lighting and the way things are situated, I'm hoping that the camera is picking this up, that you can see what I see in person. Sometimes the camera doesn't pick things up as much. And I'm trying to get it close enough, but not too close. And then the other thing is that, let's see here, I did the samples in another video of the Sunrays collection, which is the fish scales B476, sandbar B475, and seaweed B477. And then I will take this, because I did both of the all three of those over black and white, so you could see how those showed up. And then I will do on the side here just a little bit so you can see how they transform these, because hopefully these should be dry. Yep. And I will close that up, and so then come a little closer, so then you can see the polish without and with the Mermaid top coat, polish without and the polish with, and how that transforms, because again, these are in the category of, oh my gosh, they're so pretty. And I'm trying to hold all of these at once. I don't have enough fingers, and I'm trying not, because if you get them too close, they will touch, and then they will mess up, and we're trying not to do that. So there is the matte and the Mermaid top coats. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. They're super pretty, and I highly recommend them. And again, it is B390. And yes, I did put it on the top of the lid so that I can tell the difference. I do. I don't really like to do the swatching of using a plate. I want to actually see the image of what the shade looks like. So I really try to, at least on mine, I put the shading in so that it's easier for me to see the color that I'm looking for. Because sometimes those images, I did do them, to me it doesn't show up enough. And this is Viper, and this was one of the ones that I've had for a while, from way back when. So basically, and I don't think this one is available anymore, but yeah, to me it's easier to do the blob. And basically I get one of my stampers and I pull out the polish and put that on the stamper, and then I just keep stamping until I get the level of the shading that I'm looking for. So I hope that helps. I hope this answered your question. If it didn't, please let me know, and I will try to add or include something more in another video. And I appreciate all of my subscribers and followers, and those of you who have been joining me on this crazy stamping Zen art therapy journey that we're going down. I know that there's a lot of people right now who are not happy, and most of them don't know that they're in the Misery Loves Company Club, and they are always recruiting. Please don't let them recruit you. Please be kind, because this world with everybody not being happy needs more kindness. We need to shift things the other way, because there's just too much anger and upset, and a lot of people really, they don't know why they're angry. They think they know why they're angry, and they're angry at other things, but their anger and they're being mad, it's a much deeper. I have my theories. Not a lot of people listen to me about it, but that's okay. I'm usually pretty good at what I do. I'm really good at when it goes great, and I'm really bad when it doesn't. Trying to, get that middle ground. Anyway, thank you for, again, liking, subscribing, sharing. Sharing is caring, and being a part of this whole process that we're doing through nail art and self-care. And the biggest message I can share is, moms and mothers and wives, grandmothers, take care of you. We're so willing to take care of other people, but we forget to take care of ourselves. Learn from my experience, and include some time in your availabilities of things. And depending on when you're watching this, daylight saving time, not savings, it's just saving without the S. Daylight saving time is fast approaching. So start now, and add a few minutes to your day where you can go to bed a little bit early, get up a little bit early. That way, by the time the actual time change happens, if you do 5 minutes every day, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever it is that you can incorporate into your schedule, you and your body will be a little bit better in sync for this, and you won't suffer the jarring shock of losing an hour. And it makes it a lot easier on the little ones too, and the men folk. So I hope that helps, and I will see you soon. Bye.